How to measure and install a SecureView hinge door to a long leg build-out frame. Measure the widths by placing the measuring tape inside the build-out frame jamb. Measure the top, middle and bottom opening sizes. The opening sizes at the top is 871 mm, the middle measurement is 867 mm and the bottom width is 867 mm. For security hinge doors that are installed to metal door jambs, we usually deduct 9 mm off all widths for our manufacture sizes. 9 mm is 1 mm more than we would normally deduct. This is to allow slightly more clearance on the lock side due to the striker screw head protruding further than would countersunk screws. In our ordering portal, click the out of square symbol on the available options menu to enter these three measurements. To fit the drop, place the measuring tape on the bottom sill and measure to the edge of the build-out head. Measure the left, middle and right side to check for any measurement differences. This build-out frame has fairly equal drops of 2055 mm across all. Deduct anywhere between 10 and 14 mm for clearance and depending on what type of bug strip you use. Our drop manufacture size is 2041 mm. Measure the lock height. We typically use the LBB lock height measuring method, but our ordering portal allows our dealers to use other lock height measuring methods. When using the LBB method, measure from the sill to the top of the timber door handle, then add 40 mm for a lock height of 1100 mm. Install the door by fixing off the hinge side to the door jamb. Screw the middle hinge hole first, as you may need to move the door up or down slightly to align, and the middle hinge hole is slightly oblong, facilitating this movement. Close the door and check for head squareness and alignment with the lock sight jamb. Problem: the head is not square. What can we do about it? In our previous video, when we installed the long leg build-out frame, we noticed that the sides were different in height. Normally, we would install a few screws per side and then hang the door to test the head alignment. So if this problem is exposed, it's much easier to remove the build-out frame for readjusting. To find out how much to cut down the build-out by, measure and find the difference between the smallest opening and the biggest gap. Carefully remove the build-out frame and cut the straight edge at the bottom of the build-out frame. Reinstall the build-out frame, moving the left-hand side down so the head will now be nice and square. Rehang the door and check alignment once more. Good job, all fixed. To install the triple lock, engage the lock and mark the striker position. Attach strikers with screws. Drill and then chisel out the lock tongue holes. Close the door and test if the tongues engage smoothly and are not impeded by the strikers. Measure for the bug strip, cut to size and insert the pile. Fix to the door on the inside in closed position. Finish the installation installing the door closer provided in the accessories box. Follow the instructions carefully. Want to become a Starline Security Dealer? Contact us for more information.